Well, welcome to my world. I don't know what I did. Okay, there we go. All right. I don't know if you saw that. This is what happens to me. Look, wasn't going to do this. Do a review. Um, Now, if you saw the title, this is a spur of the moment thing. I just wanted to let you know. Buy or don't buy. If I had to do it over again, I wouldn't buy it. I would have gotten the eye, or I would have gotten skag, or I'd gotten something else. I have it, so I'm dealing with it, and I'm making it work. What's up, Cameron? How's it going? You just caught me live here. Doing a review here. 300, 315 now. I don't know. 300. I was going to do a 300. I got so much stuff. 316. Got so much stuff going on. I gotta change the oil in the truck. Possibly getting a new location. Don't know yet. I got my doggie. She's waiting to play with me. She's under there. I got all these trailers I gotta get rid of and stuff. People give me things to fix. Anyhow, um, what I have here is I got a major problem going on with the mower right now. A couple things. I took off. This is a part of the review. I took off the shield for the hydros because what's happening is grass gets all junked up in there, and it just makes the hydros really hot, in my opinion. So I said, screw it. I just took it off because you can't even tell if it's clogged. I'm too lazy to unscrew that thing because it doesn't go in so easily. So I keep it off now, and I can see the hydros, which there's no need for that shield, in my opinion, other than getting your foot stuck in there. But there's nothing to get your foot. So I just saw a comment. Hold on. What has saved this mower is right here. Um, the Ballard high-rise blade has saved this mower. I even tried the X blades. I thought they were good. Still having problems. I have these Ballard high-rise blades on here, and they are foobarred. And they're still cutting better than anything else I put on here. This is it. The other one hasn't even had the tip on it, and it still cuts good. If I do a double cut, it looks like a perfect cut. So I just need to get new ones. I ordered these, and Ballard sent me these wide ones, which I texted them back. Well, you can use them. And now, in hindsight, I keep them anyway because these are wearing down. The blade material is too thin. This is more thicker, like gators. So this is the gold ones. I want to put them on there, but I can't get the one blade off. And I just borrowed somebody's impact wrench because I have a air one. Let me show you what's going on up in here. Let's take a look. See that? I can't get that one off. And that's that stupid dip in the back there. Ed's design. I know why he put it there now, but without the high rise, that thing gets in the way. If you ask me, I think if they got rid of that dip, it would cut better. This one here's got almost nothing left to it. See? But it's still cutting, so I got to sharpen it in place. I cannot get this off. I laid on it with that. I tried that. I even had an air impact wrench on it. I scalped a piece of dirt because these things, okay, I just don't like the standards, honestly. They're not great they're fun to ride. I got it and I'm using it, but it's a bad design. A stander in this size, because I haven't tried the bigger ones. In this size, it's kind of counterproductive in some areas because you can't get the mower up under things like you can with a walk behind. You can't turn on hills as easily. You slide everywhere. It's fast, don't get me wrong. It's way faster than walking, and I like it. I'm getting used to it, but the wheel pattern is too close together. This design sucks. Ed, I gotta talk to you again because he listened to me last time I saw him in Annapolis. I told him that these things were junk, and these were junk. So they changed them and got better tires. These are complete hard. There's no soft at all. These are tearing up the ground everywhere. These just give me a second. I'll read your comments here. A 42-inch deck. I actually have a 42. I actually like that. I think the standard would benefit from a 42 because 48 is not quite, and then you can get in spots. I had a 42 that I could zip around everywhere, and I had that Time Master, and I loved it. as well buy that. There was no planes coming over, but the second I decided to make a video, it's like they were onto it. They were like, oh, this lawnmower, it's gonna make it messy. It made beep. Anyway, I do have some air tires from another mower. I want to see if they'll fit on here. I don't like these tires. I have customers actually complaining about these, just what it does to the ground. And those back tires, the way they're set up, it cusses the ground up. I mean, it just, when it turns, it does not have a good it works. I must be okay. You know that green Mower guy, whatever, he's got problems. That's like me. I have the exact same problems that he has. Like, I have problems that I don't think anybody else has. I love it. Like I said, I love it. I've gotten used to using it. I'm getting really agile with it and putting it in sketchy areas where before I couldn't. I like it, but the quality of cut is not there. And I had to go through hell to get this thing to finally cut good, which is using these Ballard high-rise blades. This even works. I had to put the X blades on. That works, but these right here are the key. They work that I've tried. So that's one hell of a kick on it. But you can see what's happening to them. As it goes around, the wind starts to tear this part up, and then I think these actually lift it higher than the original setting by bending, I think. And there's that tip. And then you'll lose this part first. This part will go away. And so, I don't know, Ballard might want to copy these. I think I got some kind of new patent design that's cutting like crazy, that little slit in there. But the other ones actually lost the top thing to it. So, I want to put these gold ones, they're bigger. Now these are the Skag blades, if I'm not mistaken. Which ones were these? I can't remember. I think these are OEMs. I don't know if they're Skag. I can't remember. I've tried a lot of different blades. I mean, I was having a hell of a time because, you know, the yards that I was cutting with the Time Master, and the Time Master has a beautiful cut. Can't handle a lot. Oh, let me tell you something. I put the Ballard razor cuts on the Time Master, and it cuts in every condition. And they're wore out, and they're still cutting good. Now, I can say the factory blades from Toro cut better on regular, nice, clean conditions, but those Ballard blades, they oversee the quality because they can cut every situation, even on dull, it still cuts. And then when it clumps, it doesn't clump the whole entire thing. You get buildup, but it's not one big solid chunk inside there. It actually clears out some of it while it's chunking up, if that makes any sense. Oh, I came up with a new term, clunky mowers. Chunky mowers. I called them chunky mowers. Went to the dealership. I said, all the standards are all chunky. I don't like them. See how they're chunky? It's like one big stub toe. All this shit, you can't get under nothing. And then this just is a tower to get sticks put in your eye. It's like, it was perfectly designed for that. I honestly think they need to put the engine back here. The Husqvarna one has it back here, and then they put the stupid hydros up here. I'm like, why'd they do that? Just put the hydros somewhere else. Can't you find somewhere else to put them? You need all this area like a walk behind to get under stuff. And this is a problem, this little tower. And they don't even use these anymore because I talked to Ed Wright about this and he actually agreed with me. And they got rid of it the very next year. So they went down to the regular ones, heavier duties, because these, if you look on the Wright's forum, everybody says they have a problem with these. This one here is starting to do it. It's knocking up and down. Everything that I saw on the forum, so if you have one of these, go on their Facebook forum. All the problems, I'm having everything everybody else had. Having a problem with this switch not working sometimes. This switch isn't working sometimes and it won't kick over. And you have to kick it. So whoever their parts product people are who buy their shit, they're buying crap. But it's a solid, you know, the only thing that saves this mower is it's well built. And it's and dealer support. Yeah, so this is what saved this mower, was dealer support. I got it from Green Industries. The guys over there were really helpful at keeping this thing going for me. So right there, that's them. They're in Annapolis, Maryland. I'm pretty sure they got a Facebook page and everything. But oh, and I actually made my own chute blocker. And then I was gonna contact Ballard and look, I got an idea for a chute blocker, and they got one now. It's called a Go Blocker or something like that. Basically what this is, except I didn't have a chance to really manufacture anything. It's just sitting on here with bungee cords, and I can pop it off really quick. So I just pops on and pops off, right? And the one they have has the magnets. I might get that one, but there's some tricks to this that I can't show. So I still got something up my sleeve. I can't show that. But anyway, so that's my review of it. If you get this somewhere around 300 hours, your blades are going to get stuck. So don't buy this machine. I'm just joking. I grounded it somewhere, and I'm pretty sure when I grounded it, just torqued that bolt right in. It will not come out. So I'm going to have to end up, I don't want to put two different kind of blades on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sharpen this one really quickly with the grinder. And I have to sharpen that one in place. I can't get it out. Like I said, I don't like these tires. So if you look at the new ones, like I said, I think they replaced these and put like half pneumatic where this part is soft. This part is not soft. I mean, this is no different than a freaking forklift tire that's on here. This is awful. And everybody all these manufacturers keep going over to this, thinking they're saying to, let me get down here and talk to you guys real talk, you know. They're saying to themselves and their ITs and the DNR departments, whatever. Oh, look, less run time, less downtime. It won't lose air. Who cares? You know, these cost more, and if that's the case, why don't you just throw in an extra tire and wheel with the machine? So that'd be less downtime. Air, you have to have air in the tires. It takes the weight pressure off of the mower, unless you have like the ones with the shocks on it. But the tire itself, it's swishing like this into the ground, and you have all this force. It's not cutting force, this is pressure force going down onto the ground. And what it's doing is just mashing the ground down. And then when you back up and turn around, it does a little, you know what I'm talking about? Or it gets stuck in some soft ground and you're pulling this chunk of dirt out with you. Those tires are awful. The back tires, I think they should have done what the Ferris did. They put big wide tires on the back here. Standard's doing lawn care since, yep. See that right there? This tire needs to be a little bit wider, I think. They work. If you follow me, if you don't know who I am, I'm Mr. Complainer. So anyway, just got shit for luck. I don't know why. So I had to jump it a couple times. I think that was because the switch was messed up. I don't necessarily think it was the jump. It was weird problems, but other than that, I still like the machine. This is a great used type of piece of equipment to buy. I don't think it's worth $7,000 brand new. I'm in this one for $5,000, I would say. This was brand new, and they $5,000 all day long. They missed their mark on the price on this thing. They're trying to do, this is their lower end, and then you go to the I, and it's only $1,000 more. That's why I didn't buy that one. I was like, well, what's the difference? They're just trying to get an extra $1,000 out of you, or $1,500, and it just looks a little. But I honestly like the design of this, and this is set up just like the LGs almost, where the tank is inside, off to the side. That's why I liked this setup. None of the other ones had that setup. See, that's where the tank is. See, look, there's no tank on the side. See, that's nice. There's a tank right there. Okay. But I would sacrifice the tank there for the engine being back there. And maybe go ahead and put the tank on the side or something. Or can't they design some kind of like low-level tank? I really would like to get all this area back. So I'm thinking about maybe switching up to a. I'm gonna look at other manufacturers and see what they have. I know the Skag has a little bit more room up front here. I don't know. I just think that need to have clearance to get under. These this little extra bit grabs so many bushes and rips them up. It's not even funny. But this thing has maybe more productive. Standing is way more productive. I still enjoy the sit down. I think I'm better on a sit down than I am on a stander. More agile. With the stander, you got to stop and, with your hands. It's not as easy to handle it. And it's kind of a catch-22 with your whole back. They say it's better for your back. I think it's better and it's worse at the same time. You hear me out? Because when you move around like this to the side, you're messing your back up. The only thing that's bad about a zero turn is getting up and getting off. and you can get down lower because you can bend down to the side and go under things. I'm going to tell you right now, Husqvarna has to contact me because I think I'm the only one running Husqvarna stuff. Customer service absolutely sucks. When their products break, they don't own up to their shit. Um, I'm having a hell of a time with all their trimmers. They're all shaking on me. Even the Red Max, they're junk. But I like them because I've been using them for so long, and everything else feels funky for me, so I don't like using anything else. And you know what I mean? I'll keep, what they say, the dead horse until I make it come back to life again. That's just me, you know. But yes, I cannot get this damn thing on. You want to hear this? I can turn this thing on and let you hear it. I mean, it's just noisy, but it won't come off. And I think I burnt up this 12,000 RPMs, is whatever this thing is. A neighbor gave this to me because everything else that I had, even this wouldn't work. And this one's pretty. This one's pretty boss. I mean, this thing was to me. I think this actually has more power because I was just taking it off the regular one, and I know this one takes it off faster. So I don't know, but this has got constant power. So I was trying it, but it still wouldn't work. Oh yeah, thanks. But you know, when I got this trailer, let's head off from this. When I got this trailer's a 7-foot tall ceiling. I probably won't get another 7-foot tall trailer because it's sucking in gas because it sticks up too much. Or if it has a V in the front. But I can hang my weed whackers up instead of down, so it's kind of neat to do that. But I got everything set up the way I like it. It just works. I mean, this thing, I'm telling you, real quick for the review, this is a all-around mower. I mean, it'll chunk up those overgrown yards, just cut them down to nothing. You know, but your pristine yards, you can't put this on like small areas where you want to use like a time cutter or a regular mower. The turnaround factor is a problem, and the up and down dipping, you know, with the contour, you'll scalp, or you won't be able to get that nice crisp cut. Now, if you got a nice flat area or something that's got, you know, gradual contours, it works fine. So I have to learn where I can and can't use this machine. And honestly, there's a couple jobs where I shouldn't use it, and I use it anyway because I just don't feel like getting another mower out. And I've become getting back to what I hated, was using the trimmer a lot. But it's just too much time to go back and get another mower out to get something done. So this thing has actually got more hours, and I'm putting more hours on this than anything else. I got 300 hours already on it, and for me, I know a lot of people cut lots of yards. I don't cut that, but you know, that's a lot of hours for me for almost 2 years. Um, Crap, that machine, I don't think I put 400 hours. It took me like 4 years to put that on there. So I'm at 1,000 hours on that thing. But that's all big yards. Now the problem with the Husqvarna hour meters, and I'm going to talk to them when I go to the GIE. They're messed up. I understand their thought process. They actually have an hour meter that only works when the blades are engaged. You think that's a good idea? I thought so. No. You don't know how many hours the engine has. Well, you need 2 hour meters now. You need one for the engine, one for the mower, if that's what you're going to do. Anyway. Thanks for the trailer setup. Appreciate it. Oh, Billy Goat was in there. I didn't see that. Yeah, I thought about that, using a torch. I know they make like a tool that goes around it and heats it up. I'm too lazy right now. Yeah, the Ballard blades, they're good. I had problems with the Ballard blades when I first started using them. I had them on the Ferris, and I wasn't happy with the way they worked on the Ferris. And just like everything, you know, not everything works for everything. So that put a bad taste in my mouth, and I was like, nah, I'm not messing with those blades. That's a gimmick. And then they had their 20% off sale. So, well, the gimmick is kind of worth trying out, you know what I mean? So I tried them out, and I was like, holy shit. My ignorance, I'm missing out. And what pisses me off is I can't get blades for my big zero turn. The only one I can get was one set, which was the gold blades from Ballard. And I'm gonna tell you, they don't cut the best, but like I said before, they cut in every situation and every type of grass. That it oversees the fact that they don't cut the best, because I can still get cut even when they're look at this. How smart she is. She invests in this. Look at this watch. She's gonna figure out how to get that off there. If that is not a smart dog, let me tell you. She entertains herself. She figures things out. I'm gonna make a channel just for her. I'm gonna put this stuff on the back burner because I did a lot of shorts with her and they're taking off. But anyhow, so I'm gonna let this go. I got shit to get done, but I just wanted to make a real quick, I don't know, mower session. But because I know I'll probably never get around to actually physically making a video. So it was on my mind and I can't get them damn blades off. So I'm gonna go ahead and sharpen that one on, put it on there. My thoughts on it, buy or don't buy, I would say if you can go to the eye, maybe get the eye. If your budget calls for it, go ahead and get this one. It's fine. You're going to have a problem with the cut quality, and they know it. Here's your tip. I went through all the hell for you. So the Ballard high-rise blades, just the regular ones, are all you need. They cut amazing. I don't know how the gold ones are going to do, but these are 3s. And, I think they're too wide, but we'll see. I'm just afraid of breaking the spindles, man. Too much pressure on them. But the other thing is, the heavier the blade, the slower it spins. So I'm not thinking this is going to be good. I'm thinking this might be good for the fall. But bought them, stuck with them. I'm going to try them out, see how they work. So don't forget to leave your comments down below. Like, subscribe, do whatever you got to do. I don't care. Send me some money, whatever. It's all good. I'll take it. I'll take your money. You can send me some. Thank you.